Jen, do we have quorum?
Yes, we do.
All right, Robert, thank you for that as well. All right, good evening. My name is Rolando Bonilla, and I am the chair of the San Jose Planning Commission. Welcome to the Planning Commission meeting. This meeting is being held via Zoom conference call due to the COVID-19 crisis. Members of the public may participate by following the instructions listed on the agenda. You may also view and listen to the meeting on live stream cable TV, Granicus, and YouTube. Following roll call during summary of hearing procedure, we will review how the public may provide comment during today's session. All right, welcome. Roll call. Bonilla here. Casey. Casey. Caballero.
Here.
Cantrell.
Here.
Garcia. Garcia.
Here.
Lardenois.
Here.
Montañez. Montañez. Oliverio. Oliverio. Ornelas Wise.
Here.
Torrance.
Here.
And Young.
Here.
All right, I'm going to ask Casey.
Here.
Casey is here. Montañez. Oliverio. Okay, let the record reflect that as of now, Montañez and Oliverio are not present. Summary of hearing procedures. The procedure for this hearing is as follows. After the staff report, applicants and appellants may make a 5-minute presentation. City staff will call out names of the public who identified the items they want to speak on. You may identify yourself by the raise hand feature on Zoom. Click *9 on your phone, or you may call 408-535-3505 or email planningsupportstaff@sanjoseca.gov and identify your name, phone number, and what item or items you'd like to speak on. As your name is called, city staff will unmute you to speak. After we confirm your audio is working, your allotted time will begin. Each speaker will have 2 minutes. Speakers using a translator will have 4 minutes. After the public testimony, the applicant and appellant may make closing remarks for an additional 5 minutes. Planning commissioners may ask questions of the speakers. Response to commissioner questions will not reduce the speaker's time allowance. Staff will unmute the speaker to respond to the commissioner. The public hearing will then be closed and the planning commission will take action on the item. The planning commission may request staff to respond to the public testimony, ask staff questions, and discuss the item. If you challenge these land use decisions in court, you may be limited to raising only those issues you or someone else raised at this public hearing or in written correspondence delivered to the city at or prior to the public hearing. The Planning Commission's action on rezonings, pre-zonings, general plan amendments, and code amendments is only advisory to the City Council. The City Council will hold public hearings on these items. Section 20.120.400 of the Municipal Code provides the procedures for legal protest to the City Council on rezonings and pre-zonings. The Planning Commission's action on conditional use permits is appealable to the City Council in accordance with Section 20.100.220 of the Municipal Code. Y'all better remember all of this because on the last day, we do a pop quiz to see who's memorized all this. I have, because I dream about it. All right, everyone. Item 1, call to order and orders of the day. We'll now, from there, move on to item 2, public comment. Staff, do we have any speakers for public comment on items not on the Planning Commission agenda?
We have one hand raised, Paul Soto.
All right, Paul, the floor is yours.
You have 2 minutes to speak.
Gracias, gracias. What's up? Good to see you, Commissioner Bonilla. Paul Soto from the Horseshoe. Yeah, Paul Soto from the Horseshoe. It is popping right now at the meeting. They're discussing COPA. They are discussing COPA. And check this out, man. You got all these people from San Diego bum rushing it, okay? And all they were talking about was how to profit. It was really disgusting, to tell you the truth, because I had to sit there, and this is what they did. It was, raise your hand so that there could be some type of order. what they did is they started unmuting themselves and then just jumping in. And I told them all, thank you. Thank you for doing that, because you are precisely the reason why we need this. Because the greed, I said, look at all of you. You guys are disgusting. You came to something like this and don't see that the reason why we have this COPA in place is because there are moral and ethical issues involved. The redlining that went on in this city, okay, they're trying to do that, but they're doing it. And I want to let this commission know the reason why they're not getting the results that they're getting is because the redlining maps of 1939 have never been central to any of these discussions. And so I'd like to bring that up as I'm asking for a study session right here, right now. I'm asking this planning commission, okay, to have a study session. I have 70 documents, all contributing to what created that redlining map of 1939. And guess who was one of the most primary consenters to that? Do you know why they called it Bebrack Park, right there in the Horseshoe? That's where I'm from. Is because Mayor Bebrack, it was a man, he was mayor from 1930 to 1932. He lived right there on Delmas, 490 Delmas. This dude was one of the main proponents of creating that map. And guess what he was? He was a Mason. In 1927, when the Southern Pacific went through the Horseshoe, guess who's bragging in their foundational documents of who put that there? Masonic Lodge and Willow Glen. We need to have a discussion. Redlining map.
Thank you. We have any other public comment, Jen?
This concludes the public comment.
All right, we'll now move on to item 3, deferrals and removal from calendar. Staff, do we have any items to defer today? I think it looks like there is. Okay, that's the item we're deferring, just so we're clear.
Yes, we are deferring item number 3A, PP 21-002.
Okay. All right.
I'll
And then
move to approve the staff recommendation and defer it to February 9th.
Second.
There it is. All right. Second with a tie with, we'll go Lardinois and then Caballero with the second. All right. Let's take a roll call vote. Bonilla, yes. Casey.
Yes.
Caballero.
Yes.
Cantrell. Garcia.
Yes.
Lardinois.
Yes.
One thing, yes. One thing, yes. Oh, that's what she's done here. Oliverio.
Yes.
Ornelas Wise.
Yes.
Torrance.
Yes.
And Young.
Yes.
All right. With that, the motion passes with Montañez being the only commissioner absent. And let the record also reflect that Commissioner Oliverio is present. All right. We'll now move on to item 4, the consent calendar. Do we have any speakers, public comment for items that are on the consent calendar? Seeing none, we'll then go ahead and ask my colleagues if there are any items we'd like to remove from the consent calendar. It's one thing. Commissioner Garcia, you have your hand up.
Commissioner Garcia, you're muted.
I am. Sorry about that. So I don't know if now's the time to do it, but I did notice there were some errors that I saw on the minutes.
All right, let me go to the minutes now then. All right, let's go ahead and review and approve
This is
the action.
time.
Yeah, let's review and approve action minutes of 1/12/22. Commissioner Garcia, the floor is yours.
I believe that the start time of the meeting is incorrect, and the vote for item 8C, the general plan amendment on the project out there on East Julian, I don't believe that vote is correct. I voted for it, not against it.
All right, staff, were you able to capture Commissioner Garcia's comments? Anyone?
You might want
I
to take a
have
look at,
them.
like, for example, it says Oliverio opposed, but it also says that Oliverio made the motion.
Oddly enough, sometimes that happens, but we will check it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Also, yeah, as he said at the top, I think it says the meeting started at 6 o'clock.
Perhaps we should have a motion to defer this item to February 9th so that the corrections can be made and we can review
So
it.
moved.
Totally.
Second.
Totally. All right, there it is. Motion to move the minutes to the February 9th meeting. Motion made by Caballero, seconded by Oliverio. Let's take a
I
roll
think
call.
Olivero moved and seconded by Commissioner Caballero.
All right, thank you for the correction. So Oliverio with the motion, Caballero with the second. This is to move this item to February, the first February meeting. Bonilla, yes. Casey,
Yes.
Caballero,
Yes.
Cantrell,
Yes.
Garcia,
Yes.
Lorenois,
Yes.
Oliverio,
Yes.
Ornelas Wise,
Yes.
Torrance,
Yes.
and Young.
Yes.
With motion passes with Montañez being absent.
And I'm sorry, I was writing what the issues were. Can you please repeat who made the motion and who seconded it? I'm sorry.
Motion was made by Oliverio, seconded by Caballero.
Thank you.
All right, when we're ready, then we'll move on to approval of the consent calendar.
I'll move to approve the remaining item on the consent calendar.
Second.
Perfect. All right, so Lardenois with the motion, Torrance with the second to approve the remaining balance of the consent calendar. Bonilla, yes. Casey,
Yes.
Caballero,
Yes.
Cantrell,
Yes.
Garcia,
Yes.
Lardenois,
Yes.
Montañez, absent. Oliverio,
Yes.
Ornelas Wise,
Yes.
Torrance,
Yes.
and Young. The motion
Yes.
passes with Young captured with a yes, right?
Yes.
Ornelas Wise being no, I'm sorry. Motion passes with Montañez being absent. Okay. That was a tough one, colleagues. A lot of debate. All right. We'll now move on to item. Well, there's nothing for the public hearing, right, Vera? So we will then move to item 6, referrals from city council, boards, commissions, or other agencies. Do we have anything?
Nothing.
All right. 7, good and welfare. 7A, report from city council. Staff, is there a report from the city council?
No reports.
All right. B, subcommittee formation reports and outstanding business.
None.
Commission calendar and study sessions.
None.
All right. Colleagues, anything you want to add to the public record? All right. Commissioner Ornelas Wise.
I just have a quick question on the item that was deferred today, 3A. Is that going to be on the consent calendar or is that for public hearing at a later date? Robert, do you know?
It will be for public hearing
Oh,
because
perfect.
it's general plan related.
Okay, thank you. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else for the public record, colleagues? All right. Well, everyone, have a great night. Meeting is adjourned.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Bye, everybody.